Hey YouTube, what's going on? Cheeseboy628 here today, giving you week 8 of NPL season 7. So it's kind of crazy right now. There's a lot of craziness you've probably seen this week 7. So it's just there's just so much news and updates of what's going on here, because statistically and because win-loss ratio is the overrider in regards to differential, I am number 1 in the whole series right now. Granted, the next lowest thing would be going into honestly second or third. This battle is huge. These top 3 people, all extremely close, because if I lose this battle, which is versus Tampa Bay Frogadiers, I could very well go into third place just like that. It's that simple. So I really need to strap in for this one. This is super important. The only thing that's kind of sucky about the situation is it's probably been a week and a half at least since we've kept up the series, because we gave a week break because of people getting used to college and things, and I just went through my gauntlet of college classes again. And there's always just so much going on there that it's crazy. So I made it. Here we are. It's 9 p.m. Got a little rest in before this, but we want to get this battle underway at this point. We spent a little while scheduling. So anyway, this really is a huge battle in all respects. It's not necessarily going to determine whether I make it through the rest of bracket, but I mean it really is so significant in regards to keeping my placing 100%. So let's talk about the team we're facing today. So like I said, this is Tampa Bay Frogadiers headed by the Verd. He's a great battler. Like, holy cow, this guy is really good. We got to see that last year when he joined some of our tournaments instead of just commentating, like giving his review of teams and things. So he has 10 picks total, which is kind of nice in regards to being able to judge the diversity. But I'll tell you, things that he does, he loves Zygarde, so I'm trying everything in my power to make sure there's some kind of handle to that. He just got Hoopa U from Matty Brawlick, so I had to get that. He also has Wobbuffet, so if he brings that, I swear I am going to be upset. But then there's also Kartana. It's a pretty scary mon too. I'll tell you though, the mons that Tapu's kind of going to be a 50-50 as well as Kartana. Not sure which one he's going to end up picking. Chances are it's going to be Kartana. But then he has Arcanine, Mega Beedrill, and Nihilego, and those are pretty likely, I'd say. Empoleon is kind of a 50-50, but it's one of his main hazard setters, or at least with regards to defog. Kartana does get defog, I found out, so through experimentation you start to learn this stuff. Yeah, Kartana could defog. Nihilego one of his favorites for sure, and then Empoleon's his most reliable recovery, in regards to like hazards. So anyway, with that said, I'll explain what I kind of got here. So I have a fully Phys-Def Amoonguss because the idea is to handle any physically based mons, but especially Zygarde. I got HP Ice and Foul Play. Basically, I was deciding between HP Fire and Foul Play, and this ended up being it. I feel like Giga Drain is going to be super useful. We got Tyranitar, and this thing has went through a series of changes, but I ended up just making it able to take some hits and go for some powerful moves. Then we got Donphan, we got Lum. I like this set a lot. It saved me in the past. Just enough speed investment to test like what an Empoleon set would be, and if they do end up being faster than the Lumberry, we'll be able to snap me out of a burn potentially. But that gives me a little bit of bulk too. The Swallow set is kind of cool. The idea is I can do anything I want with this. It's good for support and potentially getting a cheeky significant amount of damage with Endeavor. But I got Silk Scarf because it's the one really damaging move that I have on this thing. It doesn't really need Heat Wave, so because it's able to kill Kartana from full, actually. It is modest, so it's it will be able to outspeed 109s by 1 point, barring the scarf kind of thing. But yeah, Heatran. I put Chople on this because the scariest thing I have to face is a Sacred Sword, probably from from a Kartana, so that's why I have that. I also have HP Bug for Hoopa. I was thinking about other moves for that, but I feel it was the best overall. Flamethrower and Earth Power were the best coverage. I just have to watch out for like ground-based moves, honestly. And then we got Manaphy, which is actually a Scarf set, and I did not put a Nature on this for a specific reason, because I do want U-Turn to do enough damage to be able to kill Hoopa U. This is a specific amount of speed. I'm trying to think what it's for. I'm pretty sure it does outspeed Hoopa U, come to think of it. I made this team, finally finished this team. I finally finished this team a week ago or so, and I've been playing with it, but I forgot some of why I set up the way I did, because I just want to make sure none of these EVs are wrong, because sometimes it does it, and you have to be careful about that. But I think we're good. I sure hope we're good. Okay, chances are he's gonna link stuff, but here's the battle. Crazy. So he didn't bring Kartana. Honestly, I think I'm more okay with him bringing Tapu. We'll see if it has any way of handling a Moongus, because that's got to be one of his fears. Kind of surprised you brought Rotom. It's an interesting pick. Also surprised you didn't bring Arcanine. So from the get-go, we have a series of options to look at here. He loves leading Nihilego. He loves it. And the thing is, I mean, if he starts with it, he has, and I don't start with Donphan. Oh my god. Wait. This isn't, dude. I'm so sorry. This is genuinely not the team I meant to bring. This was for last week. I swear I have the other team. If that's alright. Bless you. Oh my gosh. Wow, wow. The one thing I didn't think about, and the reason is because I put this in OU because I was testing it in OU. But yeah, that's why that happened. Versus Verd. Okay. Sorry about that. I swear I made no changes. Yeah, I mean, this is live. I can fully prove that there was. Thank you, Bird. Yeah, again, this is live for anyone that's skeptical. I had no intention of doing that. Wow, that was. I gave my commentary. Sorry, I'm totally out of it. Yeah, that was because I put in OU. It didn't come up as the first option. Okay. I was like, why do I have Raikou? I swear I didn't bring Raikou. Okay. So I have a number of options here. The thing is, whatever I bring, I think, in regards to prepping against Nihilego, will not function the same as something that prepares for Tapu. Does this thing get Earth Power? I don't remember. If so, I actually might be able to lead Heatran and not really have a worry. If it doesn't get Earth Power. So, actually might be alright. Tapu also doesn't get Earthquake. It gets Superpower, but I mean, it doesn't really matter to me. The other sitch is if he leads Beedrill, I suppose. And that could be annoying. The one thing I really have to handle that is... the Amoonguss for sure. So, anyway, with that said, I have no idea what to lead. I mean, Amoonguss handles all of it, but I don't know, I'm kind of struggling. Amoonguss handles it. I mean, Amoonguss handles his entire team, to be fair, barring like a Zen from Hoopa. Gosh, this is really a scary choice because Beedrill's also a very scary mon. The thing is, I can't really go wrong with Donphan. I don't think I could go wrong with Donphan. So I guess I'll do it. Okay, so he hasn't even chosen a mon yet. Okay, cool. So he does lead with Rotom. So there's a number of things this guy can do here. The thing is, I also could have I could have knockoff on this. He doesn't know. Oh, I think this could get taunt now, doesn't it? Does it not? It doesn't get taunt? Okay. In that case, Crisis Averted there. He could trick as well. If there's one thing for sure, I feel there's no way in the world that this man is going for Volt right now. So, I can see him going for Willow. I'm not really a big fan of going to Heatran in case he tries to trick. But if he goes for Shadow Ball, Swellow, are you... I mean, it doesn't really matter. Modest versus a regular Rotom. Boom Burst will definitely kill. That's nice. Even if he's max HP. Granted, if he's Spidef, that's a different case. We're going right into Swallow. So I'm gonna go directly into Swallow because he goes to Shadow Ball. That's an obvious, just right now, I just can't possibly see him wanting to be risky AF. Oh! He did it! He actually did it. That's upsetting. I'm really surprised by that. Like, genuinely surprised. Why would he do that turn one? Wow. What an aggro play. I can't believe it, to be honest. That's upsetting. Okay, so this is alright. This is alright. Manaphy is my absolute go-to here. And I just press U-turn. 100%. He probably thinks I signal beam or something. I'm just pressing U-turn. How to lose literally the most amount of momentum in a game in 1 second. Really. Wow, that sucks. I'm upset. I can't believe that happened. Just really, How in the world? So here, I think my best play is to go into Amoonguss and press Spore. Yeah, 100%. Because I don't want Donphan to take a hit yet. If he goes into that, I'm not going to fall for any baiting that this guy might do. Yeah, I'm just going to press Spore. See what he decides to do. He goes for a nice dank U-turn. He'll know that I'm fully Fizz-Def by that. And he does that. Okay, he has safety goggles. Interesting. I'm in a terrible position. Good grief. This sucks. This sucks a lot. Again, I think I have to go to Manaphy. Because I don't think Donphan has the capacity. I don't think Donphan has the capacity to take 2 hits. Wow, I have no momentum, dude. Gosh. I have nothing right now. Yeah, I guess I'll go into Manaphy. I don't know what he's gonna end up doing. He does decide to sub. Gosh. Again, have no idea what his set is. Have no idea what he's going to do. Obviously, I'm going to outspeed that. Go to T-Tar, see what he decides to do. Gosh, this sucks, man. This really does. He has sub and drain. Gosh, I don't know what to do. Really, I'm in a terrible position. It's really annoying. Right from the get-go. Chances are he's probably gonna sub again. I don't know if he has Zen. I'm surprised he went for that, to be honest. I just don't know what to do. Honestly, it's so unfortunate how this is going right now. I don't think this is gonna get any other use. I mean, it can go against Rotom, I guess. This is so annoying. Really. He might just go for drain again. He might go for sub. If he goes for sub and I go to Amoonguss and he has a psychic move. Just, this isn't great. In case that wasn't obvious. Okay. So this is going terribly in its entirety. This is so bad. This is so bad. Gosh. This is all right. I don't know why he only revealed drain. So Zygarde is obviously a big threat. I think in its entirety, Flash Cannon, or wait, I don't have Flash Cannon. But I think Heatran is the play. And I just press Flamethrower. Theoretically, I could press Toxic. I can't believe he went for Volt Switch first turn. If I had Knock, I would have went for that every day of the week on that first play. Stay in the game. There's potential, you know. The one really good switch in he has is his Zygarde. There's still 2 turns of Sandstorm, and that sucks. He could also reliably bring in Nihilego now, actually, which is not great. He doesn't know if I'm Scarf yet. Buffeted by the Sandstorm. He might just go for Superpower. I just don't know. I don't know what this is. So he does decide to go to Zygarde. Ah, that sucks. Yeah, he's definitely mad. So yeah, so he has leftovers. So that's the defensive Mon. Honestly, this may be the chance to go in with the Dawn and get up rocks. Would be nice to wither down that Beedrill. We'll see what he decides to do. He goes for 1,000 arrows. Okay. So yeah, we get rocks up finally. Gosh, that is so important. Can't even tell you. I mean, not important. Like, I don't want to say. Okay, what to do here? This is a situation. He's not going to hit like super hard against me. But I don't want Manaphy to necessarily take any damage either. As opposed to just going into Manaphy, going for Ice Beam kind of thing. Yeah, I don't know if he has rest or anything, or he's just gonna keep trying to coil. But I'd say let's go directly into Manaphy. So I get a little recovery from that, which is nice. And basically, I don't know if he's gonna want to test the waters with Ice Beam, because he doesn't really have something that can take it reliably. And if I have to go into Amoonguss after this to like HP Ice, it's not the biggest loss. As opposed to him going, I don't know. I mean, him going to Rotom isn't a terrible play. What are my... Let's see, so I am max attack. Ice Beam versus a Rotom. After rocks, there's a chance to kill if it's fully offensive. 309 versus 328. Let's What's my speed? 286. So yeah, definitely won't outspeed if he's Tinted Scarf. I don't know if he's gonna want to keep this. I just don't know. Really is a tight situation. Bit of a 50-50. I mean, if I'm locked into Ice Beam, it's not the worst move. It's just that he gets free something, and I'm like, well, you know, it's still not bad. It's just Hoopa's the worst thing I'm worried about. I guess we'll press it. It is AV. Okay. Interesting. So you very well could have HP Ground here. Maybe HP Ice, don't really know. But yeah, that thing is AV-AF. Wait, since it's AV, that means he won't be able to set up hazards, which means it's not a loss to go into Amoonguss, I'd say. Definitely have to switch out here. What? It just is that good? Wow. Wow. Impressive, I guess. Dude, Amoonguss does so much work against his team. I guess I'll Spore here. I mean, he could very well just go into his Hoopa, and that'd be annoying, but wow, that thing is so spadef. He's been on top this entire game. And I'm really trying to get back into it, and I just don't know if I can. This Nihilego. Wow, I am very surprised. Overall, it's not a super bulky team. If I can get Hoopa out of the way, like, honestly, that's my biggest worry. Oh no, I don't know if he'd want to risk this being spored because, I mean, if he does, then he has a chance that he can just, like, continue to, you know, hide with his Hoopa and potentially not have any worry through that. So I guess I'll Spore. Yep, he goes and do it again. Good. Good. I'm just getting none of these turns right. None of them. Zen versus Amoonguss. Fully Fizdef. So yeah, let's see what he decides to do here. God! Of course he has Psychic. In case you were wondering how this is going, it's not. Yeah, this is terrible because now he gets He gets to put up whatever he wants. He gets to damage me if he wants. Just terrible all around. I hate this. I hate this, dude. I hate this. I don't know what he wants to do here. I don't have knockoff on this thing. There's just nothing I can do. There's genuinely just nothing I can do. I was just in the hole from the beginning. It's really unfortunate. No, I'm trying to do anything in my power to try to get back in this. He seems to be choiced, so at least there's that. But yeah, I'm just not... I've never been in a good position in this game. If I went for foul play with Amoonguss, at least I would have some kind of sitch, but I mean, he played it off really well. I'll definitely have enough HP to be able to take another whatever. Oh, okay, that's nice. Let's see, what does he want to do here? And chances are he just goes to friggin' Zygarde, which is burned, but it's not like it's a bad situation for it. Chances are he'll just go directly into it. But if there's anything I learned about this game, it's that I suck. So, like, yeah, see, he volt switched. Like, if I went to friggin' Manaphy there to try to get the cutting edge, I would have been... like, I would have never lived it down. I don't have a lot of saving grace in this game. And after losing little by little, I mean, Amoonguss was the most essential mon to my team of the ones that I lost. So with that in mind, I mean, I am, especially after that screen, great on his part for bringing the screens. That was really something. If he brings in literally anything but Zygarde, I will be blessed. Okay, not blessed per se, but he is free to go for a Drain Puncher. Oh, shoot! Okay, doing the math, 135 times 1.5. I think that's the base power. Gives me 202.5. That means HP Bug does 240. I have Chople, but he has Drain, and there's a friggin' this is the last turn of it, and it sucks. Because as much as I'd like to stay in and take it with Chople, I can't. The one time Bug Bite would have been better than friggin' HP Bug. I'm going to Manaphy. Yes, I had to do that. Had to do that. Here I press U-turn. That's all I can friggin' do. All I can friggin' do. Ask me, do I have another option? Because I'll tell you no every frickin' time. gosh, this is so not good. I just... disbelief with how bad of a situation I'm in. Okay. Here's a little tricky, but I think Donphan should have enough power in him to be able to do at least 24%. Max attack adamant for sure, and I got... let's get that ice shard on. Beedrill. See, ice shard definitely does enough to be able to kill him off next time. To kill him off next time he comes in. But yeah, that's literally my only option. If he goes to Rotom here, you know what? Power to you, buddy. I have nothing for you. So yeah, he goes for U-turn, does a fair amount. He's in range to where he can no longer come in to do anything, which is nice because that was a big factor against freaking... that was a big factor against his, what am I trying to say? What to do here? Since Manaphy just gets lower and lower, I don't know if I can take a hit against this Hoopa. It's some kind of mixed set. Basically, I think my go-to, I mean, I genuinely have two options. I feel like he's gonna go for Psychic, though. Manaphy. Psychic. 45 to 53. If I don't have any HP, which I have 56. 56. I guess I need to do some calcs. Because he did 21.7 with his Drain Punch. Does more there than... whoa. What? Why is his Drain Punch doing nothing to me? It literally did 21.7. That doesn't add up. Like, he would have to be like a modest nature for that to be the case, right? I mean, not modest per se, but he did 21, and the only way you could do that if he's, you know, max attack perhaps, is what I'm thinking. I'm not in a good position. Because that would mean... oh, did I put Spadef? I'm stupid. So there's that. Why is Drain Punch doing more now? I don't understand. Oh, because it's Heatran. Because I'm dumb. I think I'm gonna have to go to Heatran. Because Psychic hurts. And Manaphy coming in on a Psychic is unlikely, to be honest. From this range, it's unlikely. He doesn't really have a reason not to press Psychic. Okay, so we got that. We'll probably press drain. I'll at least live it. But then that's... what else do I have to me? What else is to my name? Not much. Not freaking much. Surprised that that Rotom... Surprised that that Rotom didn't even... Like that he didn't make a choice. Am I mad? I am mad about freaking turn 1. The more I think about it, the more I'm mad about turn 1 because I could have kept it in the wings. I could have kept Swellow because it would have done so much to his team, and I mean, I'm going to stand by it that I was not stupid aggro during that. Like, that was just annoying. I cannot believe that that happened. I imagine right now he's thinking just, how can I clinch it out? How much has Volt Switch been doing to me? It did 19.9 last time, so Shadow Ball won't kill. So if he decides to bring it in, probably not his best play. I doubt he'll ever go to Zygarde because that thing just can't do anything now that it's burned. He does decide to bring this in. Is he gonna try to set up screens? Again? Or is he going for the kill? He's probably gonna go for screens. I'd assume he'd go for screens. However, most of my assumptions this entire game have been wrong. So, guilty as charged. Doesn't know I have Earth Power. Again though, I don't think that's essential. And him getting this light screen off here is pretty much the clincher in a lot of ways. So, chances are he's gonna do it. Oh! He decides to go for rocks. I wonder why that was. Okay, so let's think here. Now, quite admittedly, this Heatran is basically doing nothing else for the team. When it comes back in, it would come in at 20%, and at that point it's going to die most likely to a Volt Switch. So that's worth keeping in mind, I suppose. I have a lot of Spatak on this, so if he doesn't decide to kill me here, I can attempt to wither it down a little bit. I might, like, there's a slim chance, but I may be able to do this with Ice Beam. Manaphy has max attack. After Ice Beam, 84, it'll be at 72. I would need a really high roll if he so chooses to bring it in order for me to kill. And that's if we're talking a max HP set here. So again, this isn't likely. Even then, we're also talking if he goes to Rotom. That's a play right there. Actually, come to think of it, I'm considering keeping Heatran because, okay, listen. Manaphy has enough HP to take some hits. Actually, I'm thinking the only play is not to lose Heatran, because what I'm thinking is if I have any chance, and like, let's play this to the end. Let's see how this freaking goes. Gosh, I can't tell you how much I wish I had knockoff on Donphan. Like, that's everything. Really doubt I'm going to be able to spin. Not that that really matters to me either. How much does a Rotom's Shadow Ball do to a Donphan? Also worth noting how much a Surf does to a Rotom before I forget. Surf does 63 to 74, so I actually could be in range very soon. Ice Beam, however, requires more damage than what I have currently. Let's see what customs that I have here. See, a little bit less. Do not have AV. So Shadow Ball does 38 to 45. When I come in, I'll be close to that. And that's a max attack set right there. Ice Shard is 23 to 27 if that's the case. He doesn't have leftovers. Here's the game plan. The reason I need Heatran is because I need a free switch into Manaphy or Donphan at this point. I need something to be able to give me leverage. Thus, you know, taking a Horn Leech and that kind of thing is something I don't want to take on Donphan or Manaphy, automatically killing it. Only thing is, again, there's not a lot of chance here. Donphan might, and I mean might, be able to clutch it out, but I just don't know. But I don't think Heatran is necessarily the sack here. Because if I go for, let's say if I'm facing Tapu, and I go to Donphan, and I go for Ice Shard to get off final damage, he goes for Horn Leech and he recovers all of it with Grassy Terrain and Horn Leech, because I have a fair amount of health. So I can't let that happen. Which is why I think it would be best to go to Manaphy, especially since Donphan at this range should be able to live oh shoot, I just realized as well, if I go to Manaphy right now and I press Ice Beam, he gets to go into Rotom, and he gets to go for Volt, I think, and that kind of sucks, come to think of it. Gosh, sorry, there is so much to think about here. He has no reason not to press 1,000 Arrows. Let's put it that way first. The problem at this very point in time is that Tapu has so much health on him, and he has a sack. Granted, we don't know what kind of set that Tapu is yet. I think overall the best play is to go to Manaphy. I don't know. Gosh. I still haven't checked out how much an Ice Shard does against a Tapu. It does 28 to 34, which is, you know, alright. Chances that he's going to be able to recover that much. But again, it might be nice to be able to keep this sack against Rotom. Does he have Shadow Ball? I guess I haven't. I don't know if I've determined that. Guess we don't know. could have Pain Split. He very well could have Pain Split. I don't know, dude. Really don't know. Go to Manaphy. If I stay with Heatran, die. Get to go to Manaphy, he gets to sack. So it's not worth. If I go to Manaphy, press Ice Beam. He probably sacks Beedrill. By me going to Ice Beam, he goes for Volt Switch with Rotom. I guess I don't know what he necessarily has on. I don't know if he has Shadow Ball, and therefore it could make sense that I go to Donphan and just take that Volt Switch, and then I get to press Ice Shard. That's possible. That's possible. I want to keep Heatran as a sack if I need it. Because, I mean, if it is choiced, maybe it'll be able to take a Horn Leech. If I go to Donphan, I take a little bit of damage. He gets to sack. He gets to go to whatever he pleases, probably Tapu. Yeah, sorry, man. I know I'm taking a ridiculous amount of time here. Let's see. But yeah, I think that's ultimately the best play then. Going to Manaphy. Okay. So we press Ice Beam here. Because if I press Surf, he gets to go to Tapu. And 100%, the one thing I don't want to let happen is let Tapu come in for free. Like, that is one thing I cannot let happen. He let it die. I'm surprised. Genuinely kind of surprised. Did he know I had Ice Beam before that? Yeah. Right, so this is obvious. He's just not even close to enough damage where this is going to be helpful. I'll admit, this is a bit of a tricky play. It honestly might boil down to a 50-50. One thing we can say for certain is Heatran is dead meat. I have Lum on Donphan. Why is this important? Because, again, I need to make sure in all my power, there is nothing I do that lets Tapu come in for free. Because there is a slim chance that Ice Beam kills. I guess in conjunction with Ice Shard, that's also, possible. But basically, if I go to Heatran and he goes for Volt, I have to sack. I sack, he goes to Tapu. After recovery, he will be out of range for Ice Beam. 100%. At least I'm pretty darn sure. If I go to Donphan, he might try to wither me down a little bit. And again, this is not ideal in the slightest. Granted, I guess we still don't know if he has superpower. We don't know what he has. We don't know if he's choiced. But I think Donphan is ultimately the play. Donphan should ultimately be the play. So yeah, he goes for Volt. Again, there's no reason to bring in Heatran because he's just going to kill. So I guess I may as well try to wither this thing down, because if I can get it low enough to where Ice Beam kills, and that's the way. Ice Beam does 42 to 49. And that does 23 to 27. I mean, granted, he could very well just sack here. I don't know if that'll do anything for him. Chances are he's not gonna care about that right now. Okay. So after this damage, Ice Beam does... Oh my gosh. Can it happen? I don't know. Why did that only do 18? That is some bulk right there. What am I doing? 310 EVs, yes. Yeah, he could be max HP. I don't think that crit matters. You know what I just realized? There's a chance. No, he went for Willow. He is not Assault Vest. Not everything is Assault Vest. I don't know why that has been my go-to so often, but it really has. Press Ice Beam. It boils down to this. I have no idea, dude. I have no idea what's gonna happen. For being as much in the frickin' hole as I was, it's nice to where I brought it, I'd like to say. Yeah, I don't know what he's... If I were him, I would probably sack Beedrill, I guess? I don't know. It's really come to this point. So we'll see what happens here. I don't know. I don't know. I am so nervous. I 100% cannot switch out because it is so close. Dang it. And we'll see if he has it. Pretty sure that was a low roll, but yeah, there's... If he has super... Maybe he has Rock Slide. I don't know. Does he have coverage? I don't know. But I don't know why he's taking a while here. Only has 4 options. Unless he's choiced. Yep. GG. Man, what a battle. He had to hit Stone Edge. It literally came down to if he had to hit Stone Edge. Wow. Great battle. For being as much in the frickin' hole as I was, I'd like to think we did alright. I'll tell you what's interesting about this. This is actually my first conference loss as well, actually. It proves that Swallow is actually useful this battle, and he goes for Volt Switch turn 1. I just, in disbelief, to be honest. So now we're both going to be 6 and 2, and that gives me a differential of 9 as well as him, which means I'll be slightly ahead just because of my conference wins. That's the only thing that has me in second right now. Not that that's needed anyway, but because second and third seeds end up battling. But that was really, yeah, that was a good battle. It's nice because I get to learn from this and think about what to do from here. But yeah, second loss of the entire season after the Riz loss, and so still like to think we're doing all right. It ended up being super close. I don't know if it was supposed to be that close. It literally boiled down to Stone Edge hitting. Like, that's crazy. I hope y'all enjoyed. Yeah, very surprised. I guess he was probably calculating if Horn Leech would have killed at the end. Don't know what the rest of his set was, but yeah, again, hope y'all enjoyed. Thank you all for watching. Like, comment, sub, and until later. Peace.